What's going on, guys? Austin here, and in this video, we're going to be taking a look at 5-Minute Fantasy's Week 12 booming and busting tight ends. So if you'll see here, I've got Hunter Henry starting. I like Hunter Henry. He's one of my favorite tight ends in the league. I loved him coming out of college, and I think that this week against Buffalo's got a pretty bad defense when it comes to that middle of the field area where Hunter Henry likes to dominate. Expect Justin Herbert to target him a lot in a must-win game for the Chargers. I mean, for some reason, the Chargers are still trying to win games. In my opinion, I think they've seen what they've got from Justin Herbert. I think that they should just shut it down for the season because, they're not making a playoff spot, but they're still trying to win games. And, credit to them, but Hunter Henry's going to dominate this game. I'm going to say start Jonnu Smith at Indianapolis. He seems like the pick this week. Now I know that Darius Leonard exists and is a human, but I feel like his attention is going to be a lot more occupied with Derrick Henry than is necessary to guard Jonnu Smith. So this seems like a really perfect game for him to kind of come out and help Tennessee potentially win this game. I like Jordan Reed this week against the Rams. I didn't like him his first start, and he ended up having a good game. I believe that was against New Orleans. But this week, he's going up against the Rams, who they don't have a fantastic tight end defense. And Jordan Reed right now seems to be between Brandon Ayuk and him. He's probably the best target on the team. So look for I think it's Nick Mullins, who's in at quarterback right now. Look for him to target Jordan Reed a lot. And then Noah Fant versus New Orleans. New Orleans, the past several weeks, their tight end defense has not been fantastic. And Noah Fant has been slowly getting better as the season has progressed, with New Orleans' run defense blanketing and just completely stuffing out Melvin Gordon, which that's what's going to happen. Expect that to happen this week. Sorry about that. I just had to go take care of something. So back to the tight ends. When it comes to the sits, I've got Tyler Higbee this week against San Francisco. San Francisco still has some talent on their defensive line, and they've been all right at covering tight ends. I expect Tyler Higbee to have a slower game this week, especially with the weak secondary that San Francisco has right now. There's going to be a Cooper Kupp, Robert Woods, and Darrell Henderson game. Not much from Tyler Higbee this week. Same thing goes for Rob Gronkowski. I think this is going to be one of his most important games of the season, but it's not going to be because he's a receiving tight end. It's going to be because he's a blocking tight end. The limited pass rush that Kansas City can get is going to have to be negated if Tampa Bay wants to win this game. Rob Gronkowski is going to need to be there to chip off Dee Ford every single opportunity he can get. I expect that to be the game plan. If you want to see a kind of game within the game, look at how the Chiefs kind of game plan around what Rob Gronkowski is going to do to be able to block for Tom Brady. Because when Tom Brady has time this season, he's undefeated. When there's a pass rush like there is with the Rams, with New Orleans, and with Chicago, he's terrible and they lose. But they're undefeated when they cannot get to Tom Brady. Expect that to be a big play in the game this week. I'm going to say sit Mark Andrews for the same reasons that I've been saying to sit everybody on the Ravens. They just haven't been great. They lost to a team in Tennessee who I know they lost to Tennessee in the playoffs last year, but Tennessee was on fire then. Tennessee is not on fire right now, and they should not have lost that game. Mark Andrews just had his maybe third really good game in the season. Not a lot. This is week 12 now, and he's been an all right tight end. He hasn't been the same that he was last season, and I expect Pittsburgh to absolutely dominate him, especially because, again, they've got a top 5 defense against the tight end like they do against every other position. And then TJ Hawkinson, I think this game is going to be a lot about whose quarterback, gets the ball last and whose quarterback feels the best at that point. TJ Hawkinson, I think, is going to be used a lot to chip off JJ Watt. TJ Hawkinson has kind of had a breakout year this year. When he's been on the field, he's been pretty good. So expect him to have a slow game this week because he'll be on the field, but he won't be getting most of the targets. He'll be doing a lot of blocking tomorrow.